what I want to focus is my real estate niche. Okay. I get a lot of these inquiries coming from developers who want to do collab with me.
Correct.
So you coming from this, uh, from the from the demand end, from the demand end where you're coming, आपके पास भी बहुत सारे लोग आते होंगे, डेवलपर्स आते
Correct.
होंगे जो बोलते होंगे कि सर हम लोग को ये प्रोजेक्ट का मार्केटिंग करना है
Correct.
एंड वी नीड क्रिएटर्स. नाउ real estate developers are increasingly leveraging influencer marketing to reach potential buyers. How do you see this trend evolving and what strategies can enhance its effectiveness? ये जो ट्रेंड बन रहा है जहां फ्लैट्स दिखाते हैं ऑनलाइन सोशल मीडिया में, ये कैसे बढ़ रहा है और ये इसके स्ट्रैटेजीज कैसे हमको यूज करने चाहिए ताकि ये बहुत इफेक्टिव बने?
Correct. So, yes, a lot of developers reach out and are now trying to use influencers actively. मतलब पहले बहुत लोग बोलते थे कि यार इन्फ्लुएंसर्स के पास ना पैसा खर्चा करने वाली ऑडियंस नहीं है, डिस्पोजेबल इनकम वाली ऑडियंस नहीं है, फ्लैट खरीदने वाली ऑडियंस नहीं है, which I don't think is true any longer. One is, of course, you are a prime example of that, but you are in this niche. There are also other creators that are either running podcasts. आज के टाइम पे हर पॉडकास्ट पे दुबई के 2-3 डेवलपर्स मिनिमम आ चुके हैं, because they want to heavily target the spending audience in India. And they know that this audience consumes podcasts, this audience wants to consume self-improvement content, stuff like that. In fact, very interesting case study, we have a creator from the Malayalam market. She is the biggest creator in the Malayalam language. She collaborated with one real estate developer, and with one video, do you want to take a guess on how many flats she was able to sell?
What was the ticket price?
Um,
Was it around 25? Well, less than a crore?
it was about a crore.
About a crore?
Yeah,
In Malayalam, in
like slightly less than a crore, maybe 80 lakhs.
80, 90
Yeah.
lakhs? At least 10.
She was able to sell 50 plus flats
क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
with one YouTube video, which is ridiculous because one, she's the biggest face in the Malayalam creator industry. Two, she makes family vlogs, which increases the reliability on the creator, that this creator is sound, is safe, has taste, understands what it means to have a home for a family. And that's why if she is personally moving into this building, um, there is
अच्छा.
there is some sense in this space or in this building, and then we would also want to then buy into this building. So that's the power of creators in many ways.
एक वीडियो
Yes.
से,
एक वीडियो से, एक यूट्यूब वीडियो से, यूट्यूब व्लॉग से.
एक यूट्यूब व्लॉग से उस डेवलपर ने करीबन 40 करोड़ का माल बेचा.
Yes, which is insane. And of course, they paid her money, and they also gave her one flat in that building.
हाँ.
Which is fine. I mean, that's
That's normal for
everyone,
developers.
yeah, everyone wins. But that's the power of content creation. And I actually use this example a lot. I think we had spoken back in the day, and you had told me that ever since you started making content, the speed with which you were able to rent out one specific property went from, earlier was maybe 30 to 60 days, and it went down to a week or lesser days. And this case study I actually use at every single panel I go to, at every single conversation I'm having with a Lala business owner who is trying to understand कि यार ये influencer marketing क्या होता है, इसमें क्यों पैसा डालूँ, इससे अच्छा तो मैं 4 बिलबोर्ड खरीद लेता हूँ ना मेरे एरिया में. मैं कोई बॉलीवुड सेलिब्रिटी के साथ उसको एम्बेसडर बना देता हूँ, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा. This is the example I give them, because this is real life impact. This is converting real life business, real life revenue. If your turnaround time on selling a property is going down by what, 60-70% and more, that is insanity. And this is not a shampoo, this is not a hairbrush, this is not a pillow, it's a flat,
Hmm.
which is crazy. So the ticket size is also high. Even if it's a rental, that's still high enough. And for people to think at one point, India used to be the market where people used to be like, यार हम कपड़े भी नहीं खरीदेंगे ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग में. आज वो एक वीडियो देख के फ्लैट खरीद रहे, which is supposed to be the dream asset that an individual has, especially in the Indian dream, right? Um, is what speaks volumes about content as an industry.
I'll tell you one more thing. ये आपने बोला बिलबोर्ड्स,
Correct.
ठीक है. मेरे को हफ्ते में 3 से 5 इंक्वायरीज आते हैं कोलैब करने के लिए फ्रॉम द डेवलपर कम्युनिटी ऑल ओवर द कंट्री.
Correct.
ओके. वो लोग को जब मेरा प्राइस शीट जाता है ना, वो लोग थोड़ा हिल जाते हैं.
Correct.
माई प्राइस शीट इज नॉट, आई एम नॉट चीप.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, I'm aware. Yeah. And you shouldn't be.
Yeah,
You have real influence.
Correct.
You have HNIs following you. You should not be cheap.
ultra HNI, sir.
Ultra HNIs. Yes.
So the what they don't understand is the same comparison. देखे मैं बिलबोर्ड ले लूंगा, न्यूज़पेपर ऐड ले लूंगा.
Correct.
वो लोग को डेमोग्राफिक्स और वो लोग को इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं मिलता है. वो जो स्टेटिस्टिक्स जो मिलता है ना, जो हम लोग को सोशल मीडिया देता है, जो यूट्यूब इन डेप्थ देता है, जो इंस्टाग्राम बेसिक्स देता है. अभी उनका शायद एडिट्स आया, आई हैव हर्ड दैट दे गिव मोर information on that also. They don't understand the number of eyes that they are getting,
Correct.
the number of views that they are getting, which is trackable. Number one. Newspapers, no disrespect. I grew up with newspapers, absolutely no disrespect. It works,
Correct.
but it works for 24 hours. The next day, you find the same
Yeah.
newspaper in our Indian community,
In
खाना
the
खाने के
wala.
टाइम पे नीचे पड़ा होता है.
Ah, correct. Or the Raddi wala. Yeah. Yeah.
रद्दी वाला या कचरे के डब्बे में.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
अभी बिलबोर्ड 10 दिन डाला, 15 दिन डाला.
Correct.
बिलबोर्ड का मैंने ये ऑब्जर्वेशन किया, बिलबोर्ड है इधर,
हाँ.
ठीक है.
हाँ.
जो मेरे टारगेट ऑडियंस है,
हाँ.
वो खुद गाड़ी बहुत कम चलाते हैं,
Correct.
उनके ड्राइवर होते हैं.
Correct.
आप ये भी यूज कर सकते हो हर डेवलपर के साथ. बोलोगे सर आप नेक्स्ट टाइम गाड़ी चलाओगे ना, आप राइट में देखना, आप लेफ्ट में देखना, और आप खुद को देखना.
Correct.
जब आपका ड्राइवर गाड़ी चलाता है, आप ऐसे ही बैठ के इधर उधर देख रहे हो कि
कि
आप
आप phone पे
ऐसा हो.
Correct. 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 Correct.
तो अभी आप मेरे को बोलो आपका बिलबोर्ड का वैल्यू क्या है.
Correct.
Are you even looking at that billboard anymore? Or are you looking on your WhatsApp messages? Are you checking your emails? Are you catching up with your work? Are you on phone calls? Are you on Instagram? Are you on whatever other platform, YouTube Shorts? So what is the value of that billboard? They are making billboards shinier with all digital work.
Yeah.
They're changing it every 5 seconds. There's a new slide coming through.
Correct.
They're trying to increase your revenue. Your exclusivity on that billboard where only you were supposed to be is gone.
Does not exist. Yeah.
So what are you doing? Even they are on the reel format. हर 5 सेकंड में बदल रहे हैं.
Correct.
And what is the value that you get on a billboard is 5 seconds and then you drive away.
Correct.
Unless you're on a signal, even then you're not looking at it. So
Yeah.
it is useless.
It is.
Yes, you have to be in all platforms of advertisement. Every marketing individual आपको बोलेगा कि भाई no, we have to be everywhere. Okay,
Correct.
be there. But this is an integral part. And एक रियल एस्टेट डेवलपर को आप कैसे बोलोगे टू चूज द राइट इन्फ्लुएंसर फॉर देयर ऑडियंस, फॉर देयर टारगेट बायर.
So, for example, I think there was a property that Lodha was coming up with in Dombivli.
हाँ,
Or
पलावा इज
around-
द प्रोजेक्ट. या
Correct, yeah. Palawa, right?
Hmm.
So it's simple. You want to work with creators that one live there or around the area, that likely create content in Hindi or Marathi, and that deeply understand the area. Simple, just take the property and take them to the property and have them endorse it. There will be some people who may be kids, but there will be a lot of also people that will be relevant that are doing corporate jobs for a few years that may be able to afford the EMIs to buy a flat over there. So speak to relevant people. If I were to promote a property in Kochi, I'm not going to go to someone who's sitting in Dombivli, right? Just that, understand where this audience is. Just how you would take a newspaper or a billboard, right? You would target it to the right region, to the minutest last mile possible. So do that with creators. Creators के साथ, like you said, it's trackable. आपको data भी मिल रहा है, आपको पता भी चल रहा है कि यार कौन कहाँ से content consume कर रहा है, कौन से age group में consume कर रहा है, male female ratio क्या है, etc. So just get the right creators. Ensure that they don't dilute the value of your property by making very goofy content or by making the property look cheap. Those guidelines can come from the brand always. If it's a luxury property, there's a certain way in which it needs to be marketed. You can't dilute it. If it's for the masses, then it you can, go a little easy with your content as well. So I think those guidelines the developers need to set for the creators, and they're very happy to oblige till you're paying them well.